With Labor Day fast approaching now, the Highway Patrol plans to be out and about, stepping up DUI enforcement to prevent tragedies on our roadways. Riley Hackett tells us more.
Ethan Rebenzer was 11 years old when his life was cut short. His sister Grace says he was a kind and loving kid.
He was the kind of person who would buy a school lunch for a kid who didn't have money to buy one themselves. He was just such an incredible person.
Rebenzer's mom was taking him to school one day when another driver hit their car.
Someone who was driving impaired ran the red light going at a very fast speed, hitting their car, seriously injuring my mom and killing my brother, who was 11 years old at the time.
Law enforcement agencies work year-round to prevent tragedies like the Rebenzer family experienced. As Labor Day weekend approaches, agencies like the Highway Patrol are stepping up DUI enforcement. This means cracking down on drivers using alcohol and drugs of all kinds.
We just see a lot of increase in unfortunately, the fatalities in this time period. I believe we made 124 DUI arrests last Labor Day period.
Highway Patrol is part of the Sober or Slammer initiative, where agencies work together to prevent impaired driving. It began August 18th and it'll run through Labor Day, September 4th. State and local law enforcement agencies are also part of Saturation Saturday this Saturday, an annual event by Mothers Against Drunk Driving to saturate communities with facts, tips, patrols, and checkpoints.
We know there could be 0 drunk driving fatalities if people just separated their decision to drink or use other drugs and their decision to drive. It's just that simple. So whatever we can do to get people thinking about that.
Saturation Saturday includes increased visibility of law enforcement prioritizing impaired driving prevention.
When they hear about a public safety checkpoint going on in their community, it spreads the word all around, like, tonight's a night I don't want to drink and drive. And then they don't know if it's going to happen the next night or the next weekend, so hopefully they just start making different decisions and never get behind the wheel impaired.
For some family members of victims, seeing law enforcement focus on preventing drunk and high driving matters.
We can never truly know the amount of lives who are saved when our law enforcement officers are making sure our roads are safe, but I really think it's an invaluable service to our community.
Reporting in Columbia, I'm Riley Hackett, News 19 WLTX.
And the Labor Day holiday travel weekend starts at 6 p.m. a week from Friday and ends at midnight on Labor Day evening.